During World War II, control of the skies was a critical factor in the outcome of battles and campaigns. On the vast Eastern Front, Soviet aircraft played a pivotal role in challenging and ultimately gaining air superiority over the German Luftwaffe. Despite early setbacks, Soviet aviation evolved rapidly, producing iconic fighters, bombers, and ground attack planes that contributed decisively to the defeat of Nazi Germany. This article explores how Soviet aircraft ruled the skies during World War II, through innovation, sheer numbers, and the courage of their pilots. Early challenges and rapid evolution. When Germany launched Operation Barbarossa in June 1941, the Soviet Air Force, VVS, was caught off guard. Many Soviet planes were outdated or outmatched by the Luftwaffe's advanced fighters and bombers. Heavy losses in the early months forced a reassessment and acceleration of aircraft production and development. The Soviet Union responded by mass-producing proven designs, introducing new, superior aircraft, improving pilot training and tactics, iconic Soviet fighters. Several Soviet fighters became legendary for their performance and impact. Yak-1 and Yak-3, agile and fast, Yak fighters were favored for their maneuverability in dogfights. The Yak-3, introduced later in the war, was one of the best Soviet fighters, excelling at low-altitude combat. Lag-3 and La-5/La-7. The Lag-3 initially struggled but evolved into the La-5 and La-7 models, which were powerful, robust, and effective at engaging German aircraft. MiG-3, used mainly at the start of the war, it was fast but less maneuverable at low altitudes, limiting its effectiveness. Soviet pilots, including many aces like Ivan Kozydub and Lydia Litviak, pushed these fighters to their limits, challenging the Luftwaffe across countless battles. Ground attack power. The Ilyushin IL-2 flying tank. The IL-2 Sturmovik was one of the most produced military aircraft in history and earned the nickname Flying Tank for its armored fuselage and resilience. Designed for close air support, the IL-2 could withstand significant enemy fire. It was equipped with cannons, rockets, and bombs to destroy tanks, vehicles, and fortified positions. Its role was crucial during major offensives like the Battle of Kursk, where it helped suppress German armored formations. The IL-2's durability and firepower made it a terror to German ground forces and a symbol of Soviet air power. Strategic bombers and reconnaissance. While the Soviet focus was mainly on tactical air support and air superiority, bombers like the Petlyakov P-2 served vital roles in precision bombing and reconnaissance missions. The P-2 was fast and versatile, often operating at low altitudes to evade enemy fighters. Training and pilot skill. Soviet aircrew training improved dramatically as the war progressed. The combination of better aircraft and skilled pilots turned the VVS into a formidable force. Female pilots, such as those in the famous Night Witches Regiment, showcased bravery and effectiveness in nocturnal bombing raids. Turning the tide in the skies. By 1943-44, the Soviet Air Force had not only recovered but gained air superiority on the Eastern Front. Combined with the Red Army's ground advances, Soviet aircraft restricted the Luftwaffe's freedom, disrupted German supply lines, and provided crucial support for offensives. Legacy of Soviet aviation in World War II. The success of Soviet aircraft and pilots helped shape post-war military aviation doctrine in the USSR and beyond. Many World War II designs influenced Cold War aircraft development, and the bravery of Soviet airmen remains celebrated in military history. Soviet aircraft, through resilience, innovation, and sheer determination, overcame early disadvantages to dominate the skies over the Eastern Front. From nimble fighters to the indomitable IL-2, Soviet aviation was a cornerstone of victory, proving that air power was essential to winning the Great Patriotic War.